Hey there, Wondering Watchers. I'm Sony Golden for The Vibe is Golden. Welcome to the special, titillating edition of Tabloid Tarot, which unveils celebrity secrets in love, dating, and supercoupling. In today's titillating Tabloid Tarot, we're taking a closer look at the future spouse of BTS's V. This viewer requested part 2 tarot reading on the future Mrs. Taeyong expands on the initial reading, specifically her career, though there really are endless possibilities, and when they will marry. So let's look at the current life purpose of V's future wife. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on with V's future spouse at this time. We have the Hanged Man, so possibly getting a different perspective of things in her life, maybe feeling a little stuck, feeling a bit that a change is needed. So here in terms of her spiritual journey, we have the Magician. So kind of learning to really embrace who she is, what she has, what she can do, and like just learning to kind of master her ability to make things happen, to kind of, I don't want to say bend the situation to her will, like she's doing it nefariously, but having that ability to kind of like shape the environment, shape people's perspectives, to kind of, reflect what she sees, what she desires as the outcome. In terms of, the community purpose, like what she offers those that she loves, her friends, her family, with this Chariot, it's a sense of being able to rise above the past, the drama, criticisms, and really go after what she wants in life, and being able to kind of take conflicting or contradicting energies and work them together to advance her goals and her desires. And in terms of what she offers, everyone with this Two of Swords, it's almost that ability to make a decision, to really trust your gut, to recognize that sometimes you just have to make choices that you won't know the immediate consequences, you won't know the initial impact, but it's something that you need to do in order to actually be a part of, an active part of your world and your life. So here it seems like in terms of V's future wife and her current life purpose, it seems like she has a lot of major life lessons that she's embracing, spiritual lessons that she is coming to realize. And it could be that even this Hanged Man situation that she's kind of feeling currently is going to help give that perspective to help other people when they're at an impasse, when they feel like there's really nothing that they can do other than submit to their situation. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of cards here to get some descriptions of what her career is. It could be, a counselor. It could be a life coach. So here we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So definitely using empathy and the ability to kind of carry a lot of emotional baggage and burdens of other people, and having that ability to kind of take stock of what's there, what's going on in someone's life, being able to make them feel like comforted, and being able to put some practical things in place so that people can manage their emotions, manage their lives a little bit better. So I'm going to pull a couple of additional cards here to kind of get a sense of more of what her career is, her field. We have Damsel, light attributes. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Shadow attributes, waiting for a knight to provide for you seduction by romantic illusion. So it could be that V's future wife has been in that kind of situation of like a fairy princess, to be rescued, to be saved, but it's a sense of that experience has kind of opened up her eyes, or is opening up her eyes, to see that really she needs to be her own savior. She has to take stock of her abilities, and really she has everything she needs, that she doesn't need someone to save her, to show her the way, to be like a crutch for her. And we have this healer card. So light attributes, passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. Shadow attributes, taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. So I get a sense that V's future wife is in some way like some type of advocate, perhaps someone who is an advocate for self-love, self-care, possibly being like a counselor to a certain degree, being able to help people recognize that they have the power within themselves to get where they want in life. And I would say it could be also that her journey, what she has kind of gone through, or what she is going through, has given her the ability to either take advantage of others or be taken advantage of. And so that really helps to kind of give both sides of that, of the perspective. And right now, it seems like, she could be going through a lot of self-reflection, or even could be I want to say kind of going through an intentional retreat, almost meditative retreat, a yoga retreat, something where even with this magician, recognizing the resources and skills and talents that she possesses innately to kind of move forward, to advance in her life, and to make certain decisions that are tough, and that sometimes people feel unsupported by. So I would say kind of like concepts of what's the word? Not just strength, but power differentials, and also recognizing that a person has all the power within them. So let's just see what this is. I'm going to do kind of like, 3 of Swords here. Just something to note. I'm going to do a different spread over here regarding their meeting connection type of thing. But it seems that this person here has a lot of life experience already. So let's get into their meeting. So here, in terms of kind of like, I'm going to put like what brings them together, what like the perspective is about the situation, and then the meeting itself, and then their feelings kind of coming away from that. Okay, so just going to see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the 9 of Pentacles, so feeling like you're creating the environment you want to live in and the world that you want to live in, and kind of really taking care of yourself and kind of patting yourself on the back for what you've been able to accomplish. But what brings them together, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So this could be like a fundraiser of some type, kind of if someone needing to make money, save money, feeling like they're left out, some type of kind of like a fundraising event is what I get from that. In terms of V's like perspective of what this event is, with the Ace of Wands, it could be like a new passion project for him, something that he cares about, something that he's inspired by, really wants to give back in a way. In terms of his future wife and her perspective of what this is, we have the Queen of Cups. So it's definitely trying to use that like healer energy, being emotionally supportive, being nurturing, kind of really connecting to people on an emotional level, and just, being there to hear them out almost. And in terms of like their actual meeting, we have this Justice card. And here it's almost like a advisor or a counselor. So to some degree, it could be like maybe, they meet through whoever's like maybe organizing a fundraiser, whoever is kind of putting together the, I want to say the, if this is like a charitable organization, maybe the person who like runs it, almost whoever is either organizing or running, or like even if this is, let's say, some type of speaker who is going to be speaking on behalf of the organization, kind of like meeting through that. And with V, like feelings about the meeting, we have here the Star. So some type of feeling like, his wishes come true. He like almost opens his eyes to see things that he didn't see before, or like something grander than he initially thought possible. Kind of like not being so focused on what's in front of him, but seeing how like all these things like are connected. How it's maybe almost fate that they are meant to meet. And in terms of her feelings after their initial meeting, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So a sense of kind of another kind of card of destiny as well, of things are kind of meant to be. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards here to just find out when they will marry. But I'm going to see, has V already met his future spouse? And it says unlikely. Okay, so will V marry his future spouse within the next 2 years? Choose a new direction. Okay, so let's see, will V marry his future spouse within the next 5 years? And it says there's something better. Okay. I'm going to say within 6 years. It says no. Okay. Within the next 8 years. Reconsider. So let's say 10 years. Within the next 10 years, will V marry this future spouse? And it says yes. So it looks like within 10 years, unlikely that he kind of knows her, and with this choose a new direction and there's something better, it's almost as if he needs to, like focusing on something other than love or being with someone is going to get him to this position. And in fact, it's, this Ace of Wands here for like what his perspective is on this situation that brings them together. It's almost like he needs to find that passion project first. So thanks for watching this titillating edition of Tabloid Tarot. We'll see you next time. Take care.